Come on and get on down the road. What's going on, YouTube? We are back at it, and as you can see, the windshield's clean. And I don't know if you know why that's important, but I had a whole bunch of videos, well, not a whole bunch, like 3 or 4, and I thought they were really cool videos, showing things like entering a truck stop, finding a parking spot and parking, talking about certain things that are going on in the news and things like that. And went back to watch them, and the camera was straight focused on a bug splatter right in the middle of the frame, and you couldn't see everything was blurry beyond the bug splatter. You can see the bug splatter real good. Oh yes, you could see all sorts of stuff in the bug splatter, but you couldn't see anything beyond it. So I finally got to a truck stop that actually has the long-handled squeegees. Like I don't know if I said it or not, but I was basically playing a game in the Colorado Rockies called Do I Have Enough Fuel? And I left Denver, Aurora really, the Aurora Night Yard, and fueled up, got 3/4, and had to run up the 70 just past Vail, Colorado, which is at the peak of the mountain there, to Avon. Avon was the name of the town. Ran up there to a Home Depot. Well, first I went, okay, so Aurora, Colorado to Morrison, and then Morrison up to Avon, and then Avon down to Sagachi, I don't know how they pronounce it. Out in the middle of nowhere to a farm out there. Picked up this stupid heavy hayload, and then I had to run back up the mountains to the 70 to Grand Junction before I could get fuel again. Well, I was calculating my fuel incorrectly. Rookie mistake. I was calculating it as if I were on flat land with a not stupid heavy load, and then I end up in the mountains, which I should have known better. It's completely my fault. It was an extreme stupid moment. But long story short, I found out that the what's it called? There's a travel center in Montrose, Colorado, about an hour short of Grand Junction on the 50. Found out they take the corporate EFS card. I was ready to pay cash for gas because I didn't think I'd make it another 60 miles. I might have, but I wasn't gonna play that game. I had already hit my my fuel light coming on. And there was nothing between that truck stop and Grand Junction. Nothing. So I ended up getting a little bit of fuel there, about 55 gallons. And that ran me through yesterday. I shut down at Grand Junction. And I could have gone further, but all the cold air up in the mountains or something, I don't know. I was feeling sick as a dog yesterday. All sorts of stuff. Sore throat, swollen tonsils. Yeah, I still have my tonsils. Congestion, sneezing like crazy, and a little bit of a stomach bug. So when I stopped yesterday, I went inside, grabbed some medicine, took some medicine, and then I'm not driving well medicated, so I went to bed. And I slept from probably about 4 in the afternoon, Colorado time, Mountain Standard Time, or Mountain Time, whatever. I don't know. Arizona doesn't change, so I get confused. So Mountain Time, from 4 in the afternoon till about 3:34 in the morning. So about 12 hours of sleep. Woke up today feeling much better. Still a little under the weather, but I'm much better today. And because of that, we are running our clock into the ground today. I will get as far as my clock will let me today. And then I will deliver at a dairy farm tomorrow morning in Pixley, California. So I'm going back to Cali. there's a lot of people out there that say, oh man, night'll keep you running, man. If you're a runner, man, they'll feed you, man. But you know, how much of that is hype and how much of that is true? Well, Monday will make 2 weeks on the road for me. I left out Monday 2 Mondays ago. And when I deliver this load, I will be over 6,000 miles for those 2 weeks. That is 3,000 plus miles a week as a rookie on the Squire program. So I get nothing out of saying this, nothing at all. I just want you guys to know, if you're looking to get into trucking and Knight is your company of choice, those people that are saying, man, if you're a runner, they'll feed you. I can vouch for that. If you're a runner, they will feed you. Now, you got to remember, trucking is trucking. And by that, I mean, things happen. Sometimes you'll end up in a spot that has very little freight going out of it for your company has very little freight going out of that area. And you might have to shut down and sit till the next day. Or maybe even the day after that. I mean, there's some people who do. We just came off a long weekend, and some people sat the whole weekend. Not because they wanted to, but because everybody, all the planners and everybody, and all the shippers and receivers and all the people that work their normal 9-to-5s, they took the long weekend off. So a lot of drivers were stuck sitting. My driver manager had me backed up. Like I said, I had that load that went into Aurora, and then I picked up I dropped that load at 9:30 in the morning, went back to the Aurora yard, picked up a trailer, and that's the Morrison and Avon. I made 2 drops, 2 Home Depots, both retail stores, not distribution centers. The one in Morrison and the one in Avon. I made 3 deliveries in one day. And then made it about halfway to, I'm going to say it's pronounced Sagachi. I made it halfway down before I shut down at the only truck stop between Avon and Sagachi is the Gunsmoke Travel Plaza in Buena Vista, Colorado. That is the only place. Now, as I was driving, I did see trucks kind of congregated in other areas. So there are other places. But you have to know they're there, otherwise you won't find them. You're really taking a crapshoot running that road. So I knew I could make it to Gunsmoke. It was about halfway in a 2.5 hour drive, and that was the only option. Then I knew I could make it there, so that's where I went. And yeah, woke up, ran the rest of the way. This is when I was starting to feel sick. Well, not starting to feel sick. This is when I was dog sick. And it was just a short little 48-hour slap in the face. Because normally when I get sick, boy, it is like a 4-week affair. It starts with, you know, the coughing and whatever. Can't stop coughing, and then all of a sudden I'm congested and nasally, and then my throat starts hurting, and then it's like strep throat, fever of 104. Like, this is normal. This is normal for me. I get sick like that. When I get sick as a dog, man. And I don't even understand that saying. My dog never got sick like that. But today, still have a little bit of a sore throat. So I'm taking care of myself, eating the rich vitamin type foods and drinking a lot of water. A crap load of water. Like a camel that ain't gonna see water for 6 months. I'm drinking water. And it seems to be flushing out the sickness. So I got hand sanitizer hanging from my microphone on my CB. I wash my hands every time I go in a truck stop, whether or not I use the bathroom, doesn't matter. The first place I go is wash my hands. And as soon as I wash my hands, the second thing I do is I grab some sanitizer right outside the bathroom door. Because some of y'all nasty, and I ain't trying to get sick like that. So anyway, yeah, we're running on about 10 minutes or something like that. So I'm gonna stop yapping I wish my windshield was cleaner when I was up in the mountains, because oh my goodness, I do have to tell you this. Let me tell you this. I've heard people say that they saw, they've seen scenery that took their breath away, right? And I'm 30 years old in about 3 weeks, right? I have never in my life, and I've been to multiple different countries. I've seen a whole lot of this country. Never in my life. I thought that was just a dramatic overstatement of, it was, a dramatic overstating way of saying it was really pretty, right? That's what I thought. No, man alive, I'll tell you what. Twice in the Colorado Rockies, I'd come up over a ridge and look out over the view, and literally took my breath away. It was gorgeous. I absolutely love the Rocky Mountains. So someday in the future, I will move back to the Rocky Mountains. Maybe back to Montana, to Bozeman. Maybe not. I don't know yet. I don't even know when. It could be like 20 years down the road. I don't know. Right now I'm stuck in Phoenix, and I'll tell you what, the more I see the Rocky Mountains, the more I hate Phoenix. It is 66 degrees currently, where I'm at right now, in Joseph, Utah, and it's probably in the high 90s or low hundreds right now in Phoenix. Probably in the 90s because it's September and it's early in the morning still. But I'll tell you what, man. Phoenix is great. It really is. The weather in Phoenix is great. 8 months out of the year. But those 4 months, just the dog days of summer, that's enough to make me not want to live there. So I got the perfect career because I get to leave in the middle of summer. I get to come up north where it's what to me it's a whole lot cooler. People up here talking about it's so hot. Yeah, stop it. Y'all don't even know. And I'm, running around with a long sleeve shirt on and jeans, sometimes a sweater because why not? Not because I'm cold, just because I can. So that's all I got. That's what's been going on. So don't get sick. Enjoy your day. Make it a great day. Or not. Choice is yours.